He was saying about the love, like we really be rooting for these couples. Like, man, we got to see if we would be like, is they gonna get cuffed or they gonna get curved?
Payments no playing, we heard you was slacky and I get that front end, back end, back end. I got your bitch trying to tap in.
Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. It's the one and only Tap Dub, and I'm back with another episode of the Tap Podcast. And today I'm accompanied by some very special guests, man. Give it up for the one and only CUFFD or CURVD Podcast.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm G.
I'm
T.
Yes,
yo,
sir.
yo. How y'all feeling today?
Good, man.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
That's what's up, that's what's up. Y'all happy to be on the platform? It's y'all first time on the Tap Podcast.
Sure.
How it feel?
Yeah, it's love over here, man. I like the setup, everything.
Yeah, I really
Thank
love
you.
the setup.
Yeah, we put a lot of work into the studio. Shout out Gold, shout out Period, shout out everybody behind DeadRich. It's beautiful. But without further ado, let us get into the interview.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna explain how it's gonna go. We're gonna kind of break it up into about 3 different sections. The first section will be me just kind of getting to know y'all individually and how y'all got together. And then I want to get into a fun new game that we're gonna play on the Tap Podcast today for the first time ever.
Exclusive.
Just for y'all. And then part 3, we're gonna get into some fun random stuff. That sound cool for y'all?
Yes, sir. Let's
That
get
sound
it.
cool with y'all out there?
We got a segment for you, too.
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh, I feel special. All right then. So, like I said, first part gonna be getting to know y'all. So, I kind of want to know like, what type of kids y'all were growing up. Or actually, let's ask where y'all from, and then I want to know what type of kids y'all was growing up.
Well, I'm from Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, big Cincinnati. You know, make some noise for that. You feel me? Shout out to City 513.
I was the type of kid I always got in trouble for talking too much in class.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the type of kid.
Now you gotta like. So, are you was in trouble for in class? But like, what type of kid was you? Was you like a like more like a out of school like recreational person? Wasn't
Well,
really
I
into
was
like the
more so
educational.
artistic.
Okay, artistic. Okay.
Yeah, artistic. Mom had me in so many different things, from like dance to art to music. So I definitely grew up artistic.
Got a little bit of everything in there.
Yeah.
Okay then. That's what's up.
So I'm born and raised Cincinnati. I was definitely the bad kid. Like,
Okay, you was he was the troublemaker.
yeah,
guy.
but I wasn't like, I'm gonna go steal some shit bad. I was just in a bunch of shit. Like, we can cuss on here, right?
Oh yeah, you more than welcome to be free. It's Tap Podcast. We good.
Yeah,
Thanks for asking though.
I was always into sports. School, I was smart, but I just really ain't care about it. You feel me? Like, I was definitely like mischievous. Like 6th grade, my desk was sitting next to the teacher desk. Like,
Oh, you had you had the isolated
yeah,
desk.
I had the
like
face.
they
I was
already
facing
knew
all the
like.
students and everything.
So if something happened, they was like looking at you like first time.
ASAP.
All right, then. I love it. So everybody at the couch right now from Cincinnati, Ohio. That's dope. We got much love for the city, of course.
Yeah.
So you was going into your parents a little bit. So you are a podcast host. I was reading into your bio. You've done a lot of work in media and things of that nature. So how does your family and your parents kind of like influence that artistic nature about you?
Well, actually, in the 90s, my mom and my dad had a radio show.
Oh, okay. What was it called?
I don't remember what the name of it was.
Local?
Yeah, it was local. So I think it was more so religious. I grew up in a my parents were Rastafarian, so like it was more so like on the religious side of radio. But yeah, I think that was something that definitely inspired me. And I don't know, I've just always been an outspoken person. My mom always been outspoken, so I think I get that from her.
Okay.
And I always just wanted, to talk my shit.
Okay,
so
then.
I feel like podcasting is like the perfect place. You create your own platform to say what you want to say and talk about what you want to talk about. So,
Facts. Be
Yeah.
free. Like how you say you could cuss. Yeah, go ahead. That's what this is for, man. We trying to get this shit off our chest. But so you saying like your parents did play a big role in that. So that's dope. That's dope. Pretty much want to ask you the same question, my man. Like, did your parents influence you artistically growing up to get into media and where you at now, or?
I wouldn't necessarily say that.
Okay.
Like my parents, like my daddy was a street nigga. My mama was always in the corporate world, you know what I'm saying, growing up. So going into media, it was just something like that I took an interest to, like after I graduated from college. Me and my boy, we was just like, we heard about podcasts. We was like, we could do this. You know what I'm saying? So I remember we went to Guitar Center, bought 2 mics, and we just like our first podcast was called The Shy Guys. The Shy Guys. Yeah. Okay. It was like interview based. So we'd get people. We kind of base it off Drink Champs. So we just get bottles and get drunk. Yeah. But I think that was like really, because I never was really artsy. I was always into sports, so I never was really artsy and never really like super talkative like that. Right. But once we started that, it was just like it's something that we can do on our own. We can build it. You feel me? So I think that's where like we really got into the arts. Like my parents, they support it. You know, my mama like she was like, you need to stop saying this and you need to. I'm like, Mama, you don't understand. But it was crazy. Like a couple years later, she doubled back. Like, damn, I said y'all was really on to something. Yeah, like she appreciated it later. Like, and that's actually a little top note we could throw in there. Like sometimes people won't get it at first, but like keep sticking with it, they'll get it later. So top little message right there. I just ain't gonna listen. So I'm like, all right. That's dope. That's dope. So let's kind of like get into cuffed or curved. I want to know how each of you got into the brand, how you guys started working with Mufaro and things of that nature, and I also want you to tell the people what cuffed or curved actually is. Okay. Whoever want to start too. So for me, so cuffed or curved is a blind dating show. Okay. We get singles, we put them through the vetting process, pair them up, and we just sit back and record their date. We let them kind of vibe out at first, and then we come through with our cuffed or curved cards. So it's like different questions. Grab them? Right quick? Go ahead. Okay, thank you. So it's like we came up with different questions. Some of them are spicy. Some of them are just like to get to know each other. I was actually on the pilot season. Okay. So like me and Mufaro, we had a podcast together. And he hit me up one morning like, man, I need somebody cancel, so I need you to come through. I'm like, I got you, bro. Like, and it was, I didn't know, of course we talked about it, but I didn't know what to expect. Right. And I think that was one of the best parts about it. It's like you get there, you sit down, and then like I didn't know that they was gonna give us these cards and like challenges and stuff like that. So I think that's one of the things that really add to like the dynamic of the actual date, because you're already on a date and you're already like nervous. Yeah, and stuff, exactly. I like that. What about you?
Well, I met Mufaro through, I think I found him on social media, but he was the videographer for my podcast that I had a couple years back, and then and what's that podcast called? No Filters podcast. I've actually heard of that podcast.
It's been a while since I seen like the Instagram page, but I'm pretty sure like we follow each other on like Instagram. So. Possibly we can like check out off camera and stuff like that. But continue.
But and then after we decided to stop doing that, they had the screening for the pilot season, or like the first season, and I went. And it was something that I thought was interesting, so I kind of hit him up like, hey, like, y'all need any help with this? And he was like, well, I should look for a host. So that's kind of worked out. Okay, then that's dope. That's dope. So a blind dating show, like that's very original. That's very different.
How did like the idea like come about, like blind dating? Like what made y'all want to step into that range? There's so many different other media paths that you can go with. What made y'all so attached to the blind dating aspect of things?
So from what I gathered, it was like him and our boy Brandon. They created it together. I mean, I don't really know the exact origin of it. Okay. I mean, I don't know. You wanna tell her?
It kind of mirrored his dating life. He said,
okay,
basically, like, he's out here dating, trying to find the one, and oftentimes when you are dating, the conversation can get a little dry. That's how we have our conversation starters here. So like he said, it's all different type of questions. Keep the conversation flowing. Because sometimes people get nervous. You might run out of things you might want to talk about, and everybody human. So
okay, then.
Everybody need a little help.
So even beyond like an entertainment aspect, this is like really like trying to help people out and stuff. So in a sense, like y'all got passion for like love. It sounds cliche, but it's like a passion for love. That's super dope. So could you guys describe like each of your specific roles when it comes to what you do on the show? Because I've seen you do the public interviews and stuff. I researched and I seen you do some of the public interviews and the hosting aspect, but I want y'all to kind of like dive a little bit deeper for the tappers out there, if that's okay.
So we started, when we first started, we was hosting, so we would go before the date, pre-dates, we'd do a pre-date interview. I would interview the girl, she would interview the guy, you know, just to kind of get their vibe. Like, of course they nervous, so we want to get them.
Yeah, like loosen up a little bit
before we get, you know, before we get in there. And then like throughout the date, we behind the camera, so we seen every date.
Yeah.
Like we really, like you were saying about the love, like we really be rooting for these couples. Like, man, we got to see if we would be like, is they gonna get cuffed or they gonna get curved? But yeah, and then while the date is going on, we kind of paying attention to what's going on, like the vibe and everything.
Right.
So we behind the scenes picking out the cards, trying to see what would be good, how we can steer
like
the
strategic placement with the cards.
So how we can steer the conversation, or maybe a conversation might get dry or something. So let's throw them like a curveball or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So and then we both were doing the street interviews. I know we went to Somerset. We had a couple places.
I love Somerset. It's such a beautiful venue.
Yeah. So we would do it together. When I met y'all on Friday, I was just pulling up to kick it. Yeah. But then I just was like, you know what I'm saying? I'll do some. And those are super fun, like, because you never know what you're going to get. So, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. And also, shout out Do Your Worst, because he was at the Somerset. It was the model event, correct? Like the pop-up modeling runway event, is that correct? That you had pulled out the cards. You had Sauce Boy there. You had Do Your Worst that you interviewed, videographer.
Yeah.
It might have been, but yeah, that's super dope. So shout out to my boy Worst. He kind of like inadvertently set this up, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, shout out to him.
So what about you as well, as far as your role?
Pretty much the same. We had the same role. I say my favorite part about the show was definitely like just seeing all the dates happen.
Okay.
Like you said, there's so many raw, real moments. Like we literally just put people together. They meet for the first time, face to face, on camera. The whole date is on camera. Their reactions to everything is on camera. So I think it's really interesting and seeing it in real time.
Like everything unfold. Okay. Yeah. I like that. I think it's only right for me to ask, like, what's some of like the craziest or funniest moments that y'all can remember from some of the dates, if y'all want to throw them out there?
I don't want to give away too much.
Not too much. Okay, maybe a little.
What you think? You got something in mind?
Yeah, the one. So we had, it was a couple, and we thought they was vibing, but the guy, he picked curve. Like so at the end of the dates, we walk over and we give them cards and they say, "Do you want to cuff or curve?" So they both have to pick. So if they both pick cuff, then they you know.
It's
but
like
if one
match.
person pick curve, then it's like, all right. But dude, he was salty. He was like, man. He talking us behind the scenes like, dang, did I fuck up? Like,
he got mixed emotions. Why he ain't hit her with the curve if he
did hit her with the curve?
I mean, why he hit her with the cuff? Excuse me, if he had to mix emotions afterwards.
He was gonna curve. Well, I don't know. We can't.
It was like
yeah.
Okay. Type shit.
We can't say too much.
Look at me.
Y'all gotta watch.
Digging. Look, I'm digging. Like, you gave me the show. I had the show, but I started digging.
Y'all have to watch.
So yeah, that's.
Yeah, and it's like you don't know. We don't know these people.
Right.
So it's like two random people. Like Idris Elba and Barbara Streisand walk in. It's like we gotta watch them. Like have a date.
Yeah.
I love that. So how does like a contestant or a participant actually get on the show if they wanted to?
I would say first start by following our social media, Cuff the Curve.
Okay.
Just to be updated or stay updated on, you know, as we're rolling out this season, and then pretty soon after that, I'm sure there'll be information coming out about how you can sign up for the next season, and where will be, I guess.
You can go to Matose Visuals.
Okay.
Yeah, Matose Visuals.
And everything will be dropped in the description too as well. Let's make it easy for everybody.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay then, so that's dope. That's dope. A blind dating show, like this, the first for the Tap podcast.
Yeah,
that's super
and
crazy.
It's different, like especially in Cincinnati. Like
exactly.
Like I was telling Mufaro, when people see this, they're gonna be like, "This is in Cincinnati," like because it's so rare. You know what I'm saying?
So as far as Cuffed or Curved, what does the next, let's say, 3-ish months, 4-ish months look for you guys, going into like the in the spring, start of summer type thing?
For us, the host, this promo.
Okay.
What we're doing now, getting on platforms, talking about it, getting the word out. So when it drops, y'all can stream it on Tubi. It's gonna be on cable TV. What is it? Fioptics and Spectrum.
That's
and then
dope.
of course YouTube, if that's where you like to watch your shows at. So
Okay.
Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to our Cuff community. You know what I'm saying? So
Cuff community.
you can stay updated on everything, all the drops and everything. We actually got a premiere coming up where we gonna premiere, you know, the first episodes. Just a small little thing we gonna do.
Thank you. So we'll have all that below in the description for you guys. I think this is a better time than ever to go ahead and show a clip of some of the content that you guys make, and then we'll jump right back into it after that. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
what's up, y'all? I'm T,
And I'm G.
and we're your host of Cuff the Curve.
Don't post on each other's story with a caption.
Let's keep up with the rest of the day, or
A show where we get a couple of our friends together, set them up on blind dates, and see how they vibe.
Date is over.
Choose if your date is cuffed or curved.
Now, normally on a blind date, you have your friend, they call you up and be like, hey, I got somebody random for you to go out with.
I hope they don't think we did them like that, T. Like, we really put the work in.
I'm nervous. I'm over here like geeking like I'm 5.
Well, you're pretty easy to talk to, but for most people, blind dates can be a little bit awkward. But here on Cuff the Curve, we're throwing a couple conversation starters to keep the vibe flowing pretty easy.
Challenge. FaceTime your bestie and have them rate your date. Sounds good.
Do you like me? Do you like me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your boy Top Dub, and we back. Hope y'all enjoyed that clip of Cuff the Curve segments. And let's get back into it. How y'all feeling? Y'all good? Still with me?
Gotta say that.
Hey, that's what's up. Once again, I want to thank y'all for coming through. And just for y'all coming through, I cooked up a new segment for you guys.
Okay.
And it's heavily inspired by the card situation that they got
Okay.
going on. So just to explain it a little bit, ours is you got Cuff the Curve, we got Toxic or Tapped. So I'm going to be asking some questions to you guys, and I want you to respond with either toxic or tap. Toxic meaning like something that you wouldn't want to do, you're not really with it. Tap meaning you rocking with it, you approve of it, things of that nature. Understand it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm going to have my good producer in the back, Tantrum Nicholas, hand me our cards. They aren't as fancy as you guys. Pulled out the classic old school index study cards, but it's a good start.
Let's go.
All right, so I got about like 5 or 6 questions I'm gonna ask you guys, and this is the first edition of Toxic or Tap, people. Makes a noise right there. Add a little noise. All right, cool. So first Toxic or Tap question. Is it toxic or tap? It's going through your partner's phone, toxic or tapped? What do you guys think?
It's toxic.
Toxic? All the way?
All the way.
Why you say that?
If I gotta go through your phone, we already done. Like if I feel like if I don't trust you enough to be like, I'm just gonna let you rock. Like it's gonna come out eventually.
Right.
So I ain't the type of nigga that's gonna go searching for nothing.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
so yeah, I feel like that's toxic because you setting yourself up. Like you can see something, you might take it out of context. You feel me? So nah, you got that.
That's toxic.
That's toxic.
All right, cool. What about you?
I
What you
think
think?
it's toxic too, but sometimes you might need to go to that.
Uh-oh.
You just might need to, you know. I prefer. I mean, of course, everybody prefer not to, but sometimes
Sometimes you
you
do.
might need to.
Sometimes you'll find some stuff that you needed to know.
Yeah, I feel like you already on your way. If you get to the point where it's like, this ain't feeling right. I need
Yeah.
to see what's up in here. Like it's like, damn. I don't
That's
wanna
already
get to
lead.
that.
That's
Yeah,
already too
yeah,
toxic.
Yeah.
So we got a unanimous toxic on that one.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Toxic on that one. Let's get into the second one. Is having sex on the first date toxic or tapped?
Tap. Big tap. Is that how I do it? Big tap.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
Say toxic.
Toxic. All right, y'all gotta explain. Like, what's y'all had unanimous last time. Got a separation on this one. Y'all gotta explain
I
it.
would say toxic just because on the first day, it's like this is too soon.
You think so? What if y'all catch a vibe? Y'all rocking?
Still,
Still.
if it's gonna be a vibe, it's gonna be a vibe.
Right.
So it ain't gonna be a rush.
Okay.
Yeah.
Toxic. Talk to me.
Sometimes it's like you said, the vibe is like, man, look, you might not be able to get this again. Shit, just go ahead and get it done.
Alrighty, so we got one toxic, one tap for having sex on the first date. Let's move to the next one. All right. Restricting your partner's friendships of the opposite sex. Toxic or tap?
Big tap.
Big tap?
Yeah. Big tap.
Big tap. Explain.
Me, honestly, I don't feel like niggas and girls can be friends. Like, I swear to God.
This is actually a pretty big debate.
Yeah, I've been standing on that. Like, a friend. So this is how I look at it. You could have a friend, but I'm a nigga. So if my girl go to her friend and be like, hey, I want to give you some head, the nigga not gonna be like, nah, I don't want that. They go like, yeah. So that to me, that you ain't that friend. You gonna cross the friendship line. Like,
all right, let me throw this in there. They been cool way before she even met you. Like a male friend that she been cool with way before she met you. Would you want her to like cut him off or distance herself from him? Would you want that to happen? Or?
Nah. So it's like if this is somebody you grew up with, you got a long standing relationship. I understand that, but it's still boundaries to that too.
Correct.
Like, you ain't finna be kikiing with my girl every day. Like, y'all need to be talking to each other all the time.
Right.
Like, yeah, go get your own girl.
Okay. So you going with tap?
Yeah, that's tap.
Okay.
So tap would be saying that I agree or disagree.
Yeah, like you approve of it, or like you disapprove, pretty much.
I disapprove. I don't think you should control your partner's friends, but no new friends.
No new friends?
Like if you was already friends with her before, you know, we even met, whatever, that's cool, but no new friends.
No new friends. So it gotta be establishment of y'all relationship. Okay.
And definitely nobody you ever fucked with. Like,
so you would say that's toxic?
Yeah.
Restricting like would be toxic. Okay. Toxic. Okay, cool. That's another split one right there. Let's get into the fourth one. Toxic or tapped? Having your partner's location, like requiring your partner's location.
Requiring it? I won't require it, but if me or him wanted to share, I don't see why it would be an issue.
Yeah, I think it's tapped because it ain't no requirement, but it's like safety reasons.
Yeah.
Safety. Okay then.
Relax.
Hey, what I be doing, I be watching it. Like if they say they on their way and they capping, I'm like, I still see you at the house. You know what I mean? Like my partner, like that's what I like to use the location for. Not like a toxic thing. Like where you at? I'm about to pull up, but like dang, you ain't left out. I thought you about to go pick up the food. I'm hungry. Yeah. All right. Fifth one, second to last one. We got tricking. Is that toxic or tapped?
That's toxic.
Tapped.
You gotta do the sign, bro.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have you explain first this time. You threw a tap out there. Why tap?
Because what's wrong with tricking?
I don't see nothing wrong personally, but that's me, you know.
So what's the big deal?
Okay.
It's still tricking. If you gotta spend money to get somebody's attention, that's what I think tricking is. Tricking to me is like, I can't get your attention on my own, so I gotta spend a bag on you. So to me, I don't want that.
Toxic.
That's toxic. Yeah.
Alrighty. Last one, guys. Dating someone with kids. Toxic or tapped?
Tapped.
It's tight. Like I mean, it's like in the middle. It's like
it's in the middle.
Ain't really no.
I say I go with that one too, because I say it's kind of depending on like how they treat their kids too, and the situation that they in with like their the person that they had a baby with. Yeah. Hopefully that could be toxic or tapped.
That's major.
So we agree that we probably in the middle on that one.
Yeah.
What we gonna go for the middle? Like middle ground? Bring middle ground back? All right, we unanimous middle ground. So that was fun. So that was the first edition of Toxic or Tapped.
Hey,
that was exciting. I love that. We're definitely going to continue that. Shout out to Cuff the Curve for the inspiration on that one.
Can we ask you a few questions?
Oh yeah, I would love to.
Get up to our
I would love to. Oh yeah, I would love to. I've been waiting.
Okay. You gotta find something good for you.
All right, cool.
What did I ask you on Friday?
Ass and ass or what was it? Tits. Definitely went with ass. And I can't remember the second one. It was something else too.
Okay. What odd talent do you have?
Odd talent. What is an odd talent of mine? I'm like, all right, so like, I have like pretty incredible, it's not really odd, but I got two of them. So it's like, I got like an incredible amount of stamina. Like a lot of people don't know, but I can like run for a very, very long time. Yeah, growing up when I was in high school, I used to like wake up at like 6 in the morning and I would jog around. My neighborhood was like a circle, and I would like jog around it and stuff. So like, I used to like build my endurance up real early, like when I was younger, and now like I can just run for a long time. It's kind of ridiculous. Me and T was at the gym the other day, and I was just like, just going. I just realized like, it kind of just stick with me for real. It's like a muscle. Like I just got used to it. And then
back in my day.
And I be smoking too. So I just got crazy endurance. And then the second one, I'm real good at it's this yoga stance. I don't know what it's called, but like you put your hands like this and you kind of stand, like sit up in the air.
You need to move the table.
Nah, I ain't gonna demonstrate it right now. I might like throw a clip in there, like, you feel me? But like I can hold that for a real long time. It's like a fairly difficult yoga stance, but I can do it real good. That's like an odd talent of mine. Like once you see it, you're gonna be like, what the hell is he doing?
Yeah,
like I gotta demonstrate it. I forgot what it's called, but that gotta be my odd traits. Okay. Or odd talents. Ooh, I like these questions though.
I found a good one. I was gonna ask that one. I feel like I can give a better one. Why did your last relationship end?
My last relationship. That's a great question. It was really communication. Communication is like a big thing to me, cause like I don't believe that every problem gonna be solved instantly, but it has to start somewhere, and most times it start with actually acknowledging the problem always, and then like talking it through. And sometimes it might not be one talk, it might be 2, it might be 3, it might be 20 on the same thing. And so yeah, communication, and then not even just verbal, but like how you just act in body language,
vibes, everything, yeah.
All that stuff play a part in the communication. Sure. And I'm low-key telepathic too, so like if you ain't thinking straight, I can low-key feel it too. Mm-hmm. So like if your mental communication like ain't straight, I can feel it all. So communication.
All right, I got another one for you. I'm gonna ask you one more and she gonna ask you one more.
All right, I love it.
What would you take with you to a deserted island?
Deserted island, like only one item?
One item. Well, one thing, whatever it is.
Like one thing. So I don't want to be that technical guy, but am I already like, I already got like food and stuff?
Yeah, food.
Okay.
You can survive on this island.
Okay. Because like obviously I don't want to die on the island, you know. So I would probably go with like food or water if I had to, but like I would probably bring like if I'm gonna be on the island, I want something that I can be creative with. I would probably go with like the livest iPad or the livest like MacBook or something. Yeah. And hopefully it got Wi-Fi.
I was about to say you got to build the Wi-Fi tower.
The reason I say that because I can I'll be able to read, I'll be able to watch videos, I'll be able to create. I can pretty much work on anything like computery related, you know what I mean? I'll be able to keep up on news, and I can send some type of SOS signal to come pick me up off of this deserted island because I got a laptop. So yeah, I want to like, ultimately it's to create because I can read books if I want to and watch videos and paint and all of that digitally, so I go with that.
Okay, so like you mentioned before, we do got some spicy questions.
I love the spicy ones. Jalapeno, habanero, all
we're
that.
Gonna spice it up a bit. What do you think about toys in the bedroom?
Toys, I'm pro toys. I'm pro toys in the bedroom, but it's some rules to them toys. And I don't want to say that.
What are the rules?
The rules, so nothing inserts me.
Oh yeah, that's rule number one.
Because yeah, nothing inserts me. I'm usually the inserter. I would like to keep it that way.
That's time.
And I would prefer not to be. Honestly, I was about to say I wouldn't prefer to like be whipped, but like I honestly haven't tapped into it, so I usually try not to like knock something before I try it type shit. But like I ain't gonna lie, like I can take pain, but like it'll get to the point where like, all right, bro, stop hitting me. You know what I mean? Like I don't like this.
You hit me too hard now, bro. What's going on?
And then like, and then like from a vice versa standpoint, I wouldn't even want to hit you that hard. Like damn, like. You know what I mean? Like this, are you okay? Like I feel bad. Like you want this for real? All right. But yeah, so I say like I'm cool with toys. I'm cool with all the exciting stuff because it just adds flavor to it. Yeah, flavor to it. I love it. I want to try like the little like the vibrating pennies on my girl and like go on a date.
With the remote?
Yeah, with the remote.
I've been seeing those.
Yeah, I heard about that. Like on TikTok or like YouTube Short or something. I don't know if it's like more like a fad or something or like
I think it's
or
fun. Like it seems fun.
Yeah,
it do seem fun, but I don't know if it really work. Do it really work that good though? Like,
I don't know, I never did it, but it's like it's something between us. Like
it's like I do it and just like I'll be funny with it. Like click, I feel like Adam Sandler. I'll click like.
Oh man, not Adam Sandler.
That's a good movie.
But yeah. So I'm cool with it.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all tap in, pre-order those CUFFD cards.
Yes.
We got merch, Matose Visuals, bruisetees.com. Yeah.
Make sure you follow the Instagram and subscribe to the YouTube too.
We have all that in the description. I feel like you know what? It'd be super dope. Like if y'all had an app, like CUFFD app, like a dating app kinda. That'd be super dope. Can y'all see that?
We got an ebook.
Okay.
You know, you got to tap in, help you. You know what I'm saying? We got conversation starters, everything. We also got a personality test that we're rolling out. So that's gonna help us match people together.
Oh yeah.
So we're rolling that out for the next
this is
season.
strategic. These guys are they got some stuff going on, man, and they cooking up things to make it easier for y'all for real when it comes to the dating scene. Because it's been many a podcast where I ask people like, what's your favorite way to approach somebody, or usually women, I ask them how would they like to be approached. So I kind of want to ask y'all like what y'all think the best pickup line or best way to approach somebody if you want to engage them.
Me approach somebody or them approach me?
I say somebody approaching you. How would you like to be approached from a man?
I feel like just have a conversation with me. I know it sounds kind of random, but like I'm straight to the point.
Straight to the point.
So I'd rather you just come to me, start talking to me, and we start having a conversation versus like just trying to say something like clever or cute or whatever.
Okay,
Yeah,
so just direct. What's
I'm
up?
straight to the humor. Like those one night stands, you can laugh. Like you can laugh the panties off.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. But yeah, I like to use my humor. Or if it's like online or something, like pay attention to. I go through your page. Like, okay, pick out something random because I'm very attentive. Like I spot shit. So use something, she be like, oh damn, you paid attention to that? Like something different opposed to like what you doing today or like how was your day type shit. I like it. So I said one of the questions you asked was a pickup line. Yeah, Freaky Friday. And y'all ain't like my pickup line. So well the people didn't like it. So make sure y'all tap into that segment too on the CUFFD Instagram. But I think we're gonna wrap up the second segment. Toxic or Tap / CUFFD segment right there. And then let's throw a clip. How about we get a clip of our sponsors in there this time. And then we'll be right back for the third section and final one. Y'all ready? Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
I'm tryna fuck something right now. That little hoe, she tryna fuck something right now. I'm tryna fuck something right now. That little hoe, she tryna fuck something right now. Shawty wanna fuck, whoa. I'ma let her hop on some. Shawty wanna fuck, whoa. I'ma let her hop on some. Shawty wanna fuck, whoa. I'ma let her hop on some. Shawty wanna fuck, whoa. I'ma let her hop on some. Right now, shawty wanna fuck on me, I told her let's go. Now, dressed in all her face, she tryna show. Miami, bar hard before I told.
And we back. It's your boy Tap Dub. I hope y'all enjoyed that clip of our sponsors. And you here with it? How y'all feeling?
Feeling good.
Feeling good.
Good.
Been a swell episode so far.
Tight.
Feeling tight. Exactly. We feeling motherfucking tight. I love that. So this the third and final section, man. We done got into y'all early childhood, got into how Cuffed or Curved started. We had played Toxic or Tap for the first time. That's dope. Got some Cuffed or Curved in there as well. And now we just want to have some fun, ride it out. I'm gonna have y'all shout yourself out at the end. Let the people know where y'all can find. Let the people know where they can find you. But right now, I want to know what's some of y'all hobbies.
Hobbies. So, you want to go ahead?
Lately for me, really just been the gym.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so.
What's your favorite thing to work on? Like, you a leg person?
I really like the Stairmaster. People hate the Stairmaster, but I love it.
You love it?
Like, I feel like everybody got a whole story about it. But I love the Stairmaster.
It's probably because they watch, what is that movie? Why can't I think of it? Where people be dying and like they was on the escalator and the car like Final Destination. Probably because they watched, they got scared to do some shit like that go happen. But yeah, so the gym been big for you. Okay, cool. Health is that's a good hobby to be into. It's a lot of bad hobbies or non-productive ones. So that's what's up.
My hobbies, naps. I love taking naps. I love binge watching like documentaries and shit.
Okay.
I'm a gamer. I like don't judge me. I fuck with Fortnite. That's my shit.
Nah, Fortnite, yes.
And I just got
and it's free.
Yeah, exactly. And I just got Oculus
the
MetaQuest.
VR. Yeah.
So I be playing like poker on there, and they got like little games and shit. So if I ain't at work, I'm either on the couch sleep or playing the game. Playing the game.
Hey, that's dope. That's a safe hobby too.
Oh yeah,
very safe hobby. So that's dope. Anime. Are you guys into anime at all?
I never got hip to it, bro.
Never got hip to it. Wow. Not you either.
I mean, when I was younger, I used to watch like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff with my brothers. But like,
we gotta get these guys on the anime. It's technically anime.
I mean, and I really didn't even get into Pokemon.
Yeah, it's technically is. But I feel like y'all would like anime a lot. It's real relatable in some aspects, and it's also inspiring too, cause like the protagonists usually go through a lot of trials and tribulations to get stronger and stronger, and if you relate that to your real life, you know that could empower you. So
what's a recommendation? Like if you wanted to
starting off, Death Note.
Death Note.
Yep, Death Note. I want to say Attack on Titan, but not starting off. Probably that's a little intense. I'd probably go like Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, what's the one with Nataro?
Oh, Naruto. That's probably the next one I was gonna say. Just
that's
cause
the
like,
show.
Yeah, Naruto.
Okay.
Naruto.
All right.
Cause that'll be like a good start. Cause that's like a cult classic.
What are your favorite?
Out of those.
Sure you just named.
Well, out of all the ones I just named, I gotta go with AOT, Attack on Titan. But out of the top three, I would go with probably Dragon Ball Z. That's just a classic. Like the whole Dragon Ball series is.
I'm gonna tap in, bro.
You can't go wrong with Dragon Ball.
Review too.
Yeah. Just let me know, and then I can send you like the specific links or stuff. So how about like sitcoms? What's your favorite sitcom? Martin. Okay, that's I can't go wrong with Martin. You know, it's Martin. The Office. Can't go wrong with The Office either. That's
the
a
best
classic.
show ever, bro. Like,
classic.
I probably watched that show like 20 times.
For real, all the way through.
The whole season. Yeah. I've never watched the last episode. I always just start back over. Like,
oh yeah, because it's like it's like it feels like it's over after that.
Yeah. My sister said it's my lullaby because like I put it on. I done seen it so many times and I still laugh. I still be. I know it's about to happen. I still be cracking up, bro.
You one of those people who are like finish the lines, like if you know the line.
1000%.
All right, let's go. What's our favorite streaming service right now? We got so many. It's Paramount Plus, HBO Max, Prime Video, Netflix.
YouTube. Because honestly, like I don't know, depending on like my mood, I get in the mood so I just want to watch podcasts right now. Then I get into mood so I just want to binge watch the show. So right now I've just been watching a lot of podcasts.
Okay.
So I would say YouTube right now.
I got two of them. XNXX.com.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
And probably Prime.
Prime.
I feel like Prime. I think it's like an umbrella because like
you got the Paramount Plus under Prime.
You got everything under there.
I be watching the football games and stuff on Paramount Plus, so I like that. I'm sorry, football season over too. That just hurt. So we got you said YouTube and then Prime Video. Pretty solid. Let's get into sports. Y'all like sports at all?
Oh yeah.
Not really.
What's your favorite football sports team?
The Bengals.
Bengals for sure.
Die hard.
Not in sports too much.
No, I don't have a favorite team. I just say Bengals by default, but it's like.
Okay, yeah, rep the city. Yeah. What's your favorite Disney movie? And that's covering everything, Pixar, all that.
Disney movie?
I got Aladdin.
Aladdin?
That was my shit.
Aladdin. Did you like the one with was it Will Smith? Did you like that one?
See, I don't even think I really watched. I've seen it, but I ain't really paid attention. I don't like the live action shit that they doing, just because it's like the nostalgia of like the cartoon. But like the Lion King and Aladdin, those is my two.
Top two. Okay.
I don't know.
That's a hard one.
That's tough.
Probably Aristocrats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wanna go with that one? Okay then. I might as well throw one out there. I don't know for sure, but it's probably gonna be like a Toy Story or a Incredibles.
I was gonna say Toy Story. Like I still watch Toy Story, like all the Toy Stories.
Yeah, they gas.
Yeah, they be having real live stories in that shit. Like
definitely
like
do.
That.
It be deep for real. All right, so I like that one. So lastly, I gotta ask y'all, social media. I think it's productive. Do you think we could go without it? What's y'all thoughts on like social media, especially with you guys working on it pretty much a lot?
I feel like it could be used for good, but it could be used for bad.
Toxic and tap.
Yeah, either or. So it's like whatever you want to get on social media for, you can get on it for.
Yeah, it's like kind of up to whoever is controlling it, pretty much. Like what you're doing with it.
It's literally like an extension of your personality.
Right.
Like she said, you can be used for good or bad. Like like my social media, if I ain't promoting nothing, I really probably ain't posting it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but I was there. Like I was on Facebook when Facebook first came out.
Right.
So I've been on social media.
When it was the Facebook.
TheFacebook.com.
I think I started my page in 2000. 2010.
Yeah, mine was 2005. You had to have
2005?
a college email.
Yeah, college email. Yep.
Jeez.
Because you gotta watch the little movie. I forgot what it's called. The social. What is it? The social network. The Social Network. Yeah, it's a good movie. So that wraps up the fun little section of the Tap Podcast right there. Now I want to open it for you guys to be able to shout out everything Cuff Their Curve, the social media, the platforms, and let the tappers, the people out there, know what's coming up next.
Okay.
Where do we start?
So make sure we're gonna start with Cuff Their Curve. It's Cuff Their Curve, CUFFD ORCURVD on Instagram. Make sure you follow us. Join the Cuff community. We definitely gonna be premiering on Tubi, Fioptics and Spectrum coming up soon. So be on the lookout for that. So if you join the Cuff community, you definitely gonna get that information for sure.
Yeah, you get a lot of behind the scenes bonus content. Care packages, all type of things. So make sure you go to the website, join the Cuff community. It's gonna be always something new for our super extreme Cuff the Curve fans to enjoy.
Love it.
Yeah. Me personally, I'm such and such 548 on Instagram. Tap in the Player Circle Bible Study class, PC Bible Study class on Instagram. That's our podcast that we do. Okay. But yeah, that's really
I want to come on y'all platform too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Love to.
And I'm T.com on Instagram, TikTok.
Okay then. I gotta throw out the Tubi and all that. Let them know where that's about to be streaming.
Yeah, it's gonna be streaming on Tubi. Streaming on Tubi, Fioptics, Spectrum.
That is amazing.
And of course YouTube. So
that's amazing. Can we get a tap of applause for that? Yes. That's dope. We'll make sure we put everything in the description. Make sure you follow Cuff the Curve everywhere. Hit up the social media page if you want to inquire about getting on the show. Lastly, I want to ask you guys for one piece of advice coming straight from each of y'all directly, and then we'll end the show.
Piece of advice
that you want to give to the tappers, the people out there.
Mine are always the same. 1 foot at a time, 1 foot forward, and keep God first.
Don't be afraid to start over. That's mine.
I love it. I love it. Top words of wisdom coming from some top individuals. Once again, I want to thank you for coming on the platform.
Yes,
I had a blast.
Thank you.
I had a blast.
Sure.
Can't wait to come on y'all platform. Once again, I am Top Dub of the Top Podcast. That's the conclusion of another successful episode. Love y'all. Peace.
Payments no playing, we heard you was slacking, and I get that front end, back end, back end. I got your bitch trying to tap in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the one and only Top Dub, and we back with another episode of the Top Podcast. And I'm here with a motherfucking special guest.
Yes.
Actually, we're gonna start over just cause I don't know what the hell just started dropping back there on some ghost shit. Like